What is feminine energy and what does feminine energy look like? Hi, I'm Alexis and I teach you how to activate and shift into your feminine energy. So here's what it is. A woman in her feminine energy will feel like she is a queen with a magnet around her that attracts everything that she desires and wants right to her. She has the ability to truly open up for her romantic partner, and because she has such strong feminine energy, it pushes her partner to be in his masculine energy, creating feminine masculine energy polarity, taking the relationship to a whole new level. She's very light, very flowy. She moves through life almost as if she's on a high and has this glow around her. A woman who is in her feminine energy is very in tune with her body and her intuition. This allows her to make decisions very quick, feel free to express herself authentically, and only be around people and situations that serve her and are on the same level that she is.
If you want to tell whether or not a woman is in her healthy feminine energy, there's a couple of really strong indicators that will signal to you that she's embodied in this state. Now, women by nature are ruled by their emotions. They are governed by the emotional, intuitive body. So when a woman is in her divine feminine energy, it's these centers that are leading her experience of life. Now, what I mean by that is when we're carrying wounding, when we're carrying unfavorable emotions within the body that have become trapped due to trauma or past experiences, past relationships, then this is where you get sudden outbursts, you get emotional volatility, which is the manifestation of what's called the wounded feminine. So when a woman is embodied in her healthy feminine state, there is a fluid interaction that happens between the emotions in her body so things don't get stuck. So say, for example, you're on a date with a healthy feminine woman, she'll interchange very easily between being very open and nurturing, being sensual, being very playful, but it's not going to feel like this forced energy. The energy will almost feel as if it's moving rhythmically between these states. It won't get stuck at any one part of the sort of emotional tangent for the way that it manifests. Now, the reason that this is such a powerful indicator is because women that have truly embodied their inner feminine, they've healed through the wounds that have stopped them feeling safe in the body, will have no issue in communicating openly their inner interchanging emotional world. Because when we don't feel safe within the body, when we feel as if we have to hide parts of ourselves, we shield, we shut down, and it can take a lot for somebody to be able to sort of crack open the sanctum to our inner world, essentially. So a woman that's in her healthy feminine energy will feel unfazed by the company that she's in, or the scenario that she's in terms of sort of presenting herself and showing up in her divine feminine energy. It's not going to change because she's established inner safety within her own body. So it's not circumstantial, it's not based on anything external that gives her permission to show up in that way. So a healthy woman, as I say, there won't be a fixation on any one part of the interchangeability of that, because healthy feminine energy moves, it's never stagnant. So if there is this interchangeability that's happening, this very fluid interchangeability, particularly between the playfulness, the open nurturing, and the sensuality that she presents, then this is a very strong indicator you are in the presence of a very healthy feminine woman.
Hi, my name is Daisha. I'm a feminine energy and etiquette coach, and here are 5 tips I would give to women who want to start their feminine energy journey. Number 1, look your best every single day. Put in that extra 15-20 minutes in the morning of putting on a little makeup, styling your hair, wearing something that makes you feel good. Not only will this get you better service when you go out, better treatment from people, pretty privilege from everyone you don't know, but also it makes you want to put yourself out there. You all of a sudden want to go new places and try new things. Now you're posting on social media more, or you're taking yourself out to new restaurants, new experiences. This phenomenon has been proven over and over again. When you look good, you feel good, you start doing good. Even men will do this. As soon as they get a haircut, they want to be outside. Number 2, get creative. We are the creators of life as women. That is our gift, creativity. So maybe it's a project you've been wanting to go forward in, writing a book, creating a piece of artwork, music. If you don't know where to start, create a beautiful meal. And I'm not talking about heating up a frozen pizza. Food that comes from the earth. Create yourself a meal. Get creative with your hair, with your nails. That is what we do as women. Number 3, and this is especially for the women that like to mother their men, find a baby. I'm not talking about an actual human baby unless that's what you're ready for in your life, but maybe your baby are pets. I have 2 cats. If not pets, then a plant that you nurture, or a business that you grow from the ground up, or it could be a social media page that you pour into. Something that you're pouring that nurturing energy into and watch it bloom, grow, blossom. Number 4 is finding time for rest, pleasure, and play. Prioritize that. So many of us are moms or wives, or we have jobs, we have so many responsibilities, and we give our energy out to family, friends, everyone else except ourselves. That's why most mothers on Mother's Day want as a present for everyone to just leave them alone and to have a day by themselves. What is it that makes you feel good, that sparks that pleasure? Is it shopping? Is it going to get a massage? Is it dancing around the house? Whatever it is, find time for it. Even men will do this. They'll find time for rest. That's why they go on fishing trips with their buddies, or they'll go golfing on the weekend. Now, this time of rest may seem like a luxury in your busy schedule, but even if you can only do it once a month, and if you're someone that enjoys cycle syncing like I do, I recommend doing this during your menstrual phase. And my last tip is using your voice. You as a woman, especially in dating, you are the prize. You can have anything you want, but all you have to do is express it. And you also have to express things that disgust you or things that you don't want. Particularly in the very early stages of dating a guy. For example, I remember when I first started seeing this guy, I overheard me talking to another guy, and I had said to that guy, yeah, I only date men that wine and dine me. So this guy knew if I want to take her out, I need to take her to nice restaurants. I need to treat her like a queen. And that's exactly what I got.
If I was trying to become more feminine, then I would start adopting these habits. Limit the swearing and the slang from your vocabulary. When you start using slang in your vocabulary, in conversations with people, it can really show that your vocabulary is just not as wide as theirs. And I think that it makes you look and sound like you're not well educated. I think being well educated is the epitome of being feminine. Nobody wants to sit down with somebody on a day and hear them effing and blinding about something or using slang. It just doesn't make you appear feminine. If you're trying to practice your feminine energy, then have a me day once a week, or if I'm busy and I can't have a full me day, then I have a me morning. But it's basically just a solo day or a solo morning just to yourself. You can do whatever you want. You can have a really long bath, or you can have a great everything shower. You can go shopping for ages, or spend the day doing whatever, do your nails, anything that you like that makes you feel feminine, that makes you feel like you're pouring into your own cup before you can pour out to others. It's not meant to be a day that's spent with friends, with family, with your boyfriend. It's a day just for you to start practicing that feminine energy and taking care of yourself. I have one once a week. That works perfect for me. Like I said, if I have a busy week, then I'll have a me morning, but do it as much as you can that aligns with your own schedule. I love to sleep in something beautiful. I love having wonderful pajamas, silk lace baby dolls. I think that is so nice, so feminine. It makes me feel beautiful when I'm going to bed. But also just around the house, you don't have to wear sweats, you don't have to wear joggers. I like to switch those out for a workout outfit. I think I feel better when wearing a workout outfit as opposed to a tracksuit. I feel like I get more done. I feel like my energy is just a little bit brighter than if I'm in a tracksuit with my hood up. It just doesn't feel great to me. I love to wear heels everywhere. If you're not a heels person, start with a kitten heel. Wearing a pair of heels just makes you feel great. Who doesn't want to be in a dress and heels? I feel my best when I wear things like that. I don't feel my best in jeans, so I don't wear jeans very often. I don't feel my best in tracksuits, so I don't wear tracksuits. I feel my best in heels, so I wear heels often. Do what makes you feel your best, that you're tapping into your own energy and your own feminine energy, and you're pouring into your self-care cup. If I was trying to feel more feminine, then I would definitely start doing my morning and evening skincare. This doesn't have to be an hour long each time. It does not have to be 20 steps long, but it does need to be something that you can keep up doing. I probably spend 20 minutes each time on my skincare. Sitting down with yourself and taking those 5, 10, 20 minutes to do something that's solely for you is going to make you feel amazing. It's going to set you up for the day. It's going to make you feel better when you're going about your day, because you know you've already done something just for you. And you know when you get home, you get to have those 20 minutes to yourself. If you've had a really busy day and there's a lot going on, then you have those 20 minutes for you. You can't always control the stress in your life if you have work stress or stress outside of your personal life, but what can you do to mitigate that stress that it has on your body, on your head, on your mental? For me, I can spend 20 minutes to myself and do something that's just for me, and that can mitigate my stress.
I am 27 years old now, and I have been told that I have very feminine energy. This is not self-proclaimed. I get told this very often. So here are 3 things I do to help me stay feminine. The first one is I really like to wake up early. I feel like I'm just at the age now where consistently waking up late is not cute. It comes across kind of sloppy, and when I think of feminine energy, I think of fresh and put together and organized and taken care of and well kept, and waking up late just doesn't really give that. I really like to wake up with the sun and watch the sunrise, take my dog on a walk, have my coffee, get a good workout in. You just feel so accomplished. I promise you, if you start doing this, you will feel so much peace and clarity and bliss that mornings bring you that waking up at 10, 11 a.m. doesn't really give you. I love to wake up between 6 and 7 and watch the sunrise and have my mornings to myself. It literally is my favorite time of the day. Obviously, people travel, people are jet lagged, people have events and stuff going on, so if your body needs rest, give it rest, but I'm talking for the overall consensus of your life. You should be waking up early and getting things done. There's people to meet, there's things to do. Why are you waking up at 10 a.m.? The second thing I do, which I actually have been doing recently, which is still a work in progress for me, but not swearing. Anytime I hear a video of myself swearing out loud or like a voice memo, I just don't like how I sound when I swear. I feel like it sounds so rough and abrasive and just not feminine, so I've been really trying to not swear, at least out loud. If I'm typing WTF, I don't want to hear me saying that out loud. Obviously, I don't expect myself to never swear ever again, but it definitely is a conscious effort for me now to not talk like that. The third thing is to have hobbies, whether you have a man or not. You don't want to be laid up under a man and you lose your whole life, you lose your spark, you lose your hobbies. I try to think of what little me would want to do to stay happy and stay grounded in my own energy and stay myself. And I love to hike, I love to ride horses and be around animals. I've ridden horses my whole life, or pottery, anything creative. Women naturally have very creative energy. We are literally creators and make the world go round. We create children in our bodies. So every woman needs a creative hobby or something that inspires her. Feminine energy is very fluid and fun and lighthearted and playful, and you want to have activities and hobbies in your life that bring you that joy.